We've got some more medical news for you this morning. Despite numerous medications being on the market, clinical researchers continue to test new medications, and some of this testing takes place right here in San Antonio. We stopped by Clinical Trials of Texas in the Medical Center and spoke with one of their principal investigators, Dr. Harry Croft. Dr. Croft specializes in psychiatry and has been conducting clinical research for over 30 years. Here's Alana with more.
Clinical Trials of Texas is a big research company that participates in a lot of research trials. I happen to be involved in depression and bipolar trials, but they do trials in many medical areas. In Clinical Trials of Texas, we study compounds that may not yet be FDA approved, but may one of these days turn out to be the next good antidepressant, or drugs that may prevent people from going through highs and lows of bipolar disorder, or we're studying drugs that may be added to antidepressants to make them work more quickly or perhaps even more effectively.
Let us know some studies you are currently conducting.
Currently, I'm participating in studies having to do with depression as well as bipolar disorder. Depression is more than just simple sadness or being down in the dumps. It has certain symptoms, and you don't have to have all of these. But one is depressed mood, feeling sad, low, and blue. The second is decreased ability to enjoy the things in your life you used to enjoy. Having trouble with sleep, having trouble with appetite, having trouble with focus, concentration, and memory. And then, if the depression gets really severe, suffering from thoughts of what's the use, life is not worth living, and considering even suicide.
What would you say the difference is between bipolar and depression?
Bipolar depression means that in addition to having the depressed phase, you also have another phase in which people feel so high, so up, so full of themselves that they actually may get in trouble, or other people feel they're not normal. And people around you recognize, hey, there's something wrong here. If you've had at least one manic or hypomanic, that's not quite so bad, episode, that's called bipolar disorder. And the depression phase of bipolar disorder is the one that's much more common.
So you filled us in on some signs of the symptoms. Are these the kind of patients that you would be looking for to be a part of the studies?
We're looking for patients with depression or bipolar disorder to volunteer as research subjects to be in our studies. Someone who wants to volunteer for one of our research studies would call in, perhaps fill out a questionnaire online. They would be interviewed by one of our coordinators who would ask them questions about themselves and their disorder. And then if they qualify, they would come into the clinic here and be evaluated by one of our research coordinators, as well as by myself or one of the other physicians here.
What would you say some benefits are from participating in a study?
Participating in a clinical trial doesn't cost anything. In fact, patients are sometimes compensated for their time and their travel. They don't have to have any insurance to participate. So that might be one reason. Another is they will get educated about their condition. And then they get to participate in a trial which may be very helpful to medicine or to other patients who may be suffering from their condition as well. I think people should consider volunteering because A, they learn about their disorder, B, they get evaluated by a board-certified doctor, they get laboratory testing, and they may get compensated. But most importantly, they get to participate in looking for newer medications for illnesses that may not only affect them, but their family members, friends, and other people they know down the road.
Now, if this is something that might interest you, you can get more information at saresearch.com, or you can give them a call on their toll-free number, 1-866-410-4646.
And here's that information for you again. Clinical Trials of Texas on Floyd Curl Drive. saresearch.com is the website, and the phone number 866-410-4646. Coming up.